Greetings wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another scene for Dim Water Darkness, New York. Vampire menu. The scene starts in the bunker after everybody's gotten back from Boston. It's very late in the evening, probably about an hour before sunrise, and Arthur hangs back while everyone sort of disperses, and he'll hang back for a bit before he goes to the room that he and Nikki share, and he will stand in the doorway.
And Nikki is already kind of headed back to the room. She's not happy. She kind of stormed right by Arthur and didn't say anything to him, didn't even look at him. And she's now, like, very forcefully taking off the clothes that she's wearing and putting on more comfortable clothes, and is making sure that she gets into her bed. And yeah, she's not happy about any of this trip.
He closes the door behind him. He just sort of stands there.
She kind of freezes for a moment after he shuts the door. And then she goes back to doing what she was doing.
He walks slowly towards her, looking kind of crestfallen. He takes off his mask, takes off the tie, the bow tie that he's wearing. Nikki.
She doesn't really look at him, but she kind of turns towards him and, Arthur,
I think we need to talk.
I think you're right.
He sits down on his bed, so he's not like in her space.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really know what to say at first.
Neither does she. She's just kind of, even though she doesn't need to breathe, she's kind of breathing heavily, like.
He does sort of like a beckoning motion with his hand, not like come here, but more like let me have it. You have something you need to say, please.
Did you, and she's not really, she's just having a lot of trouble getting the words out. There's a kind of a grimace on her face. She looks definitely agitated. That Tremere Harpy in Boston. Did you kiss her? Did you put your hands all over her? And she says that with her eyes closed. She doesn't even look at you.
He kind of looks. He's surprised by her question. Like, no. No, I didn't.
I'm gonna roll peony. Oh, good. Successes. 2 of them.
He seems like shocked when you ask him that. Like, he wasn't expecting you to say it. Like, he seems to be telling the truth. No.
She relaxes a little bit, but not a lot. There's still some other stuff.
I don't know why she would tell you that.
Probably to start something. They seemed to like to cause drama, I think. But I keep hearing this stuff about Gangrel and Tremere, and they don't like each other, and I don't understand why. Do you know anything about that?
He shakes his head. No. I've met not many people trust the Tremere. It's not unusual to me. But no. For the animosity, no. I've not been kindred for very long.
She nods. I need to find out.
There seems to be a long forged anger between our clans that I don't think is going to go away. And the choices we both have with our clan loyalties will divide us, I'm sure, in the future.
Yeah. What about you and Kate?
He shakes his head. Kate's my friend.
I have to admit, I was kind of hurt that you went off with her and didn't even act like you wanted to talk to me about what was bothering you. I can probably guess, and I'm sorry.
I thought that we were a group, and you choosing to leave me on the road. That just even in the hypothetical.
I wouldn't actually leave you on the road, but a gangrel elder that I don't have experience with that looks dangerous, I am not going to speak against.
And a Tremere elder who looks dangerous, I'm not going to speak against. Understand?
She nods.
He stands up and he walks up, like, behind her, but slowly so that she can see he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And he sort of holds his arms out. I'm going to let you hit me if you want. I think I might deserve it.
She smiles and she gives out a exasperated sigh. I'm not gonna hit you. No, I'm not gonna hit you. Who I would have liked to have hit is in Boston.
It takes a few steps closer to her. And gauges her reaction.
She doesn't shy away or anything. But she's still kind of got this look on her face that she's not quite relaxed. She's still kind of agitated.
Of all the easy choices I've had in my life, joining Clan Tremere was easy. Going to prep school was easy. Picking my fields of study was easy. Women have always been easy for me to come by. But
She gives him a little bit of a look at that, like, is this supposed to be making me feel better?
wait for it.
Oh yeah, no, she is.
He gives her like a look that says, "Wait for fucking it!" Like, there's a compliment here. You've not been an easy choice, but I hasten to add that I very much doubt that our relationship will be easy at any time. But I do choose you.
Her expression softens. It's not going to be easy at all. There may be times where I might have to choose my clan over you.
I guarantee there will be times where I'll have to choose my clan over you. But
as long as we're both on the same page with that, then I'd like to continue.
He kind of laughs a little bit because it kind of reminds him of what she said the first time that they slept together. he doesn't laugh properly because he's still too upset. But he just sort of goes.
Mm-hmm. She said that with an extremely serious look on her face too, like.
He takes a couple of the closing steps, again gauging her reaction.
She actually kind of will take a step towards him.
He lowers his head down, and he will just. It's actually quite animalistic for Arthur. Like, you know, normally he's got this proper gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
But he makes this sort of like more gangrel-esque, I suppose. And he sort of nudges, rubs his sort of chin and nose into her hair and sort of nuzzles her.
She actually smiles a little bit. She leans into him.
He puts his arms around her and he sort of says into her ear, as long as we meet our political goals and then at the end of the day we come together.
Yes. Try not to let others know too much. We've already seen that people's knowledge of us can be used against us.
I don't know who's been whispering, but someone has. Definitely into the ear of the Lady Harpy of Boston.
Indeed. She will put her arms around him and hug him. Let's just go to bed.
He sort of looks at the clock that he's put there because it's really hard to gauge time down here.
Mm-hmm.
I think any longer we might be crumpled on the floor.
She smiles. A genuine smile for the first time since they left. Yeah.
And he will go to his bed. Actually, no, he doesn't. For the first time, he will actually go to her bed.
She smiles. She makes room for him. And she will just fall asleep in his arms. She'll give him a gentle kiss before she settles in.
He waits for her to go to sleep. Sort of struggling with the sleep first, and then he'll close his eyes and go to sleep himself. And that'll be the moment we end the scene.
Yep. Thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching. Have a great evening.